Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the Battle of Ligny map. We're playing as the green player out of the first position, and I'm trying to evaluate what 1 point holds, as this is seeming like the theme of these maps is what 1 point holds you can hold. There is an extended 1 point for Prussian 1 core, and actually no, it does not hold all of that. So north or southeast towns here are +2. I've got this right here, so we're gonna go there. A little bit locked back here, 1 point hold back here from Red's territory, but I'll be able to get this bonus and also half of this bonus up in Northeast Towns as well. I'm going to take a bunch of territory behind myself and hopefully have a decent position. We get pink out of the area here. Red might cap here. There's also a possibility that red caps on this 3 over here. Now, this is also a 1 point hold. That is the Cavalry Reserve +2. Red would have a 1 point hold over that if he capped here, so that is dangerous position for me to be in. There's also 1 point holds over the French Imperial Guard bonus over here on a +2. We've got a really strong 1 point hold on in this Northeast Towns bonus here. Actually, I probably want to prioritize removing, if purple caps here on this 1 in West Mount Potrio, which they do not, this would have been a very strong 1 point hold, but obviously contingent on nobody capping here, because this bonus, this +2 in Tongren, is a 1 point hold off of that territory as well. So this 1 point holds just this back area, but it's still pretty powerful, and they'd have a 2 point hold over the split bonus if they got the material in back here. 3 point fully, but you know what I mean. I think trying to pick up additional territories on this first turn, we are going to start with 6 troops, is probably not a bad idea. But I'll see where this takes us as white goes here. That is, if that's an intentional cap spot, that's actually very bad for white. Let's see if we can do something funny. Just soften it up. It's worth a shot, right? I'm going to lose that material anyway. And maybe I fed it to whoever's next to him. That was part of the goal of that play. And we'll have a nice 9 cap here on a 1 point hold because of this blizzard here. Red does not go here, so I can 1 point hold actually much of this back here off of this red territory. You know, it's possible that somebody is capped on Pahol here or Tromelin. Even this territory would have been a good 1 point, but I didn't want to give somebody else the idea. Like, I didn't want to give Pink the idea that he could 1 point over Von Hoben back here and be fine. I think playing pretty aggressively is not a bad idea. I did that slow roll into white in the hopes that somebody would see this cap and try to make a play on it and just weaken each other early on as some sort of debilitator, as black rolls this out, but no extra material there. Now, I don't inherently want to play for this bonus just yet because, again, the red material there is a little bit dicey. I think I clear out what's behind me first and then try to hold up as far as I can. Purple starts with 6. That is what they would start with in this position, and they are going to go for this bonus over here. I'm not sure they're capped in there, though. Oh, they're a bot. Okay, purple is botted. Very intriguing. Red, the only player now in a position to make a play on white's cap if he's got viewing of it. Otherwise, good for white. You managed to hold. Purple bot was sitting next to it, too. The purple player should not have quit. He would have had a great opportunity there. Red almost should have seen my slow roll here and tried to play off of that. I don't know what red is playing for right now, but it doesn't appear to be anything up in my business. Goes left. He may have tried for pink's capital, so it looks like white will hold. Can't imagine white's super jazzed with me at the moment, but, you know, we took a troop off of him, so could be worse. And we're going to try to get our win. If you guys are enjoying the new maps, let me know. They do seem to be quite a bit of good fun here. He's obviously going to hit me here. Loses one. I don't think he gets this whole bonus here. And he does not defend his capital either. So he removes me there. But the problem is, bud, you didn't remove me well enough. 2 here. Take White's cap. I don't think White had the troops to take this whole thing there. I don't think he got this territory here, and this was red before. So, you know, maybe he's got the bonus. He came from all the way over here. Knew black would come down this way. I don't even have that whole +4, so that's fine. It does appear that black has this. Is this a +3 in here? No, Tongren's a +2. He takes this whole +4 away from me. I think that's probably... Is that a +4? Yeah, that's a French 4-core +4. Purple bot should break there, though. I think this 3 would roll into here, and if we see that happen, that's quite good. It fails. It fails the roll. I don't think pink would hit this either. White is not botted yet. Purple bot was in here. It started with only 3 troops. It did lose its capital. So if purple bot lost it, yeah, pink started with 7. So pink took the purple bot cap. Is red a bot as well? Red is a bot as well. Oh, so actually this might hit. This might break black. I'm just going to defend both my positions. I need to knock this out back here as well. But I also need to make sure white doesn't have this, right? So he doesn't currently. He did travel from the right-hand side here, though, so I can't take that risk. Just need to well defend this capital. Pulls away. Let's go like 13 here, 3 back here. Pink is back there. All right. I'm absolutely not letting white hold this now that I have his cap. And his cap is much better than mine long term. That's one of the main reasons that I am playing for that. And I'm glad pink didn't go behind me there. So pink is playing down in this area. We put enough troops here where I don't think even with the +4 that black will try to aggress this. He started with 8. He's probably up to... If the red bot didn't break there, he's probably up to 12. The actual red bot did break there. All right, that's good. It buys me a little bit extra time. And he's actually going to play left side here. Try to play for this whole +5, I think. And this bonus? That's dangerous. I think this might be an overcommitment by black. We know red is over here. I'm not sure he got this whole thing, though. But pink, I don't know where he thinks pink's expansion is going to be. I think purple plays over here. If it ends up hitting this... I don't want to let white... I can tell that I think white is actually a decent player because they're sticking with it. And those players, I feel bad for them. But it's almost always in my best interest to actually snuff them out of the game. Now, there's a possibility that black actually tried to take the Ligny bonus here and French 4-core and West Ligny. I don't think he had enough material for that. Probably didn't even have enough to get back here. Red actually sneaks in here, so I'm not super worried about him having taken additional bonuses there. White's only going to get 3 troops here again. If he continues... yeah, buddy, come on. Like, learn a little bit, dude. What are we doing here? Get 10. I am going to make sure that he is out of here. Oof. Come on. That's tough. That's tough. That was bad dice on purple. Tough. Or pink, I guess, is who that was. I'm not going to bother hitting white. I know he doesn't have this bonus. I'm just going to defend my cap back here in case black decides to put his troops in a different spot. But I got pink out from behind me, and that's really, really important because pink is now the player that I don't want to trifle with, so to speak. Now, pink would only have a 1 point over French Imperial Guard because you do see there is pathing from Drouot or Drouot. I know Sam, viewer of the channel, said that it could potentially be pronounced either way and that Old French likely pronounces the T. So maybe we'll call it Drouot because it's 200 years old at this point. I believe he said it was a general's name. So the Druat territory up to 3rd Cavalry here, there is a connection there, which only makes this a 1-point hold. Otherwise, this would have been a crazy extended 1-point hold. And Black is going to try to weasel his way in behind us. And I'm glad I paid attention to that, because I am not, absolutely not letting you stay there, Black player. I'm sorry to tell you that. I'm surprised he would even try, to be completely transparent. I don't know why you would even bother. But, you know, you do you. Purple was getting 3 before. It's now getting 5. I actually think it has this whole bonus here, which is intriguing. It probably ends up hitting the red bot over here then. So we have to keep our lines on red. It doesn't yet, though. So we knock Black out of here. We don't let White hold this. And I feel much more comfortable once I knock Black out of here about not defending this cap as strongly as I was before. And just trying to snuff White completely out of this bottom and bottom right hand side. But because I didn't, and maybe he actually quit. All right, so he saw me with the capital and he quit. So I'm not as worried about White. I do think the bot probably still tries to play for this, or it doesn't play for anything. It takes no cards there, so I gotta be a little bit careful. There is no sense hitting White here or even trading early. And I'm not gonna hit White there. We're gonna play this a little bit slower than I normally would, because I don't want to exhaust too many troops on this 5. This cap is very, very important for my game, because it actually isn't the easiest cap in the world to card block because of where Black is positioned, right? It would have to be almost a coordinated card block between Black and Pink, because I don't think Pink would have the means to do that much. Now, I didn't add that much here, but we do knock Black out from behind us, which is important, right? Because Pink is getting very strong. He's only playing, I believe, from a single position. Or no. Hang on. He's got triple capital. He has both the purple and red caps. I'm the one with the white cap, and Black is single cap. So Pink actually is defending multiple positions, which is better for me. So I think I keep defending here, and as long as White doesn't play for this bonus, Black plays for that. That is a +4 up here. As long as White doesn't ever try to play for this bonus here in my territory, and I'll see this, my territory sits here, I may as well defend this, leave this open, potential for the kill, and just try to knock these bots out of other spots. Now, this place is here. I don't know if this has attacking pathing off, but this is at least a good defense from one angle to my capital. And if anybody takes this bonus, this 10 will almost certainly attack away. Because the bot is not putting that many troops in another spot. Purple is actually down in here. So this increases our chances of a white kill on this next turn for 4 cards. Red is getting 9. Red has this +4 maybe? Bot trades in as well. So we get 2 of the bots trading in. We know White will not trade, which is beneficial for us. There is a possibility that the red bot actually added troops down here in bottom right as well. I don't know how much of the rest of the board Pink has. There's a very real possibility that this is the end of White right next to us here. I presume it puts all 3 troops on this, but this actually probably rolls this time because it has the pathing to roll. It should split some stuff back. It splits 2 troops back. It probably hits me rather than purple. No, it does hit purple. Okay. So I'll need to put some troops here for pathing this way. Leave the 10 cap back there. And try to take as much of this as I can on the left-hand side. And it wraps back around to me. We're only getting 10 troops. Gonna trade these. It gives me troops back there. Let's go 6 and 30. Red here, 5 on 2. Not great. We're going to roll it. We're going to roll this as well. And ideally, this is a 4-card pickup. It does give Pink a better trade in, but it is a 4-card pickup. And I'll trade our horses now. Where are these? Von Luck is over here on the right-hand side, right? Von Luck's actually my capital, so we're absolutely going to take that. Just a little bit back there. I had a feeling we'd hit pink there. Not a bad hold. White is out of the game. Sorry, White, that I aggressed you early, but you also went way too aggressive. I have no idea why he didn't play for the bonus that he was already in this +2 at the start of the game. Instead, he placed a bunch of troops over here to try to play for this bonus on the bottom. And pink's going to aggress me. Can't say I understand this move in the slightest. I actually think this is a really bad move to aggress me now and not to play for the rest of the board. He's going to keep going, too. He won't have the troops to hit my 14 here, so I'm honestly very unsure of what the goal of this play is, especially when I did pick up an extra card on that last turn. Like, you're not going to win this. And it's not the red kill either, if that was his goal. Very, very aggressive move by pink. And to be completely frank with all of you, I think a pretty bad one. I really don't think that was a very good play by the pink player. I think that, because that was already 9 troops off cap. There's a very real possibility he's actually getting hit by black in a different spot. Now, if black hits this red 11, which I don't think he's going to, purple's probably still getting 5, because I believe purple has this +2 down here in cavalry reserve. Now, pink didn't pick up any bonuses with that play either. It does come over here, which is fine. It actually opens up my cap. Nope, it does not. It fails that roll. I think that was a mistake by the pink player. I'm going to be honest. Now, does this net me 3 extra cards? Black did break in here. It's rolling with something else, though, it looks like. Yeah. And this part, pink, is why you should have reconsidered the maneuver you made on me. I'm not going to roll that. Doesn't make sense to roll that right now. Oh, he thought I was going to roll his cap. He thought I was going to hit his capital there. Well, I'm glad he fell for the bait, because he would have been totally fine. It was not a 100% roll, and I did not want to risk this cap being ravaged by the bots in the middle of the board. If I had the connection from the 14 cap back here, maybe I play for that. But instead he quits. Now I want to eliminate red and purple first if I can. If these bots trade, then I won't be able to. But at the very least... Oh, he pulls completely off that too. He went to go stack on black. I think black must have hit him too. He still started with 15 troops. But yeah, that move by pink I think is just... You should have known... I traded in. You didn't see where I placed the trade-in troops. And he just assumed he could come hit me or something. I'm not really sure. I probably have a potential elimination here on purple, but I almost think I'd rather kill guard the pink kill on this next turn. Maybe the bot opens me here, though. Yeah, the bot's going to open me over here. So it probably makes sense to just play for purple's 4 cards first, and then try to take pink's cap over here. This is a good 1-point hold. This is the best 1-point hold cap for this left side position that you could take. Albeit, I don't think it's a great 1-point hold capital. It dumps all 3 troops here again. We do know it rolled elsewhere last time. Now, it does roll exclusively here. And I know it's not back here anymore. So maybe it makes sense to hit red first. I think red botted before purple anyway. Or no, purple botted first. Let me put like 8 here. I don't want to get too overzealous on this play. Alright, we don't have that anyway. We gotta kill red. Bunch of pink over there. Should be the end of red here. It is. We find black's capital. I should. That's a big trade in. That's actually huge. I should be able to kill purple here as well. Glad I put extra troops there, man. Now I won't be able to kill pink, so I think just breaking black is going to be my best choice. I'm going to horse trade or a dude trade on the next turn as well. Just going to put 8 back here. 40 here. Black took that capital. He will not be able to kill pink. And pink might even trade. It does put troops over here. Puts some behind me as well. I don't think black quits, though. He's still got a chance. But I will have a set on 3, which is nice. Because this bot is going to break me in a lot of spots. The 10 probably breaks me. The 21 probably breaks me. It seems like it must have stacked something back there because its first attack I did not see. It almost certainly takes this position. This cap is not bad. I'm actually... Maybe this was pink's... Or no, pink ended up finding this. This is... I don't actually hate this capital. It might have been red's, maybe. It does not break me back here. So it actually provides a buffer for these 2 bonuses. 3 bonuses? 2 bonuses. Black sets. An aggressive play could win my 32 cap, but I don't actually think he's going to have the pathing for that. Yeah, he doesn't. So you can break me all you want up top, but he actually just hit that 21 for me, which is generous of him. And I'm going to hold off on eliminating the bot because I'm just going to make sure he doesn't hold any of these bonuses. Because I know I will have a trade on 3 that I can eliminate the bot with. And I can potentially actually box him out. This is now I'm realizing white's original cap and pink's original cap 2-point holds the entire bottom right hand side of the map here. Now unfortunately for the black player, here's what we're gonna do. I am actually gonna hit here. I don't think he will even have the juice to eliminate this bot, so he's got to get through both of these caps to do it. So even if this one's a little bit weak, is this a separate bonus up here? No. And I know he doesn't have northeast towns, so like he traded in early to make that play. I'm obviously going to give him second, but I'm letting the bot get an extra cards so that I can eliminate it. And I'm hoping he thinks I fed it to him. You know, it gets 5 troops. Like, oh, it's getting 5 troops because it's got the Prussian 2 core bonus that's right next to me. Green failed the kill. He tried to search for it. Something like that. And then I wipe it out of the bottom of the board here. I wish players like Pink, who definitely still have a chance. And again, he did lose that capital to black on the same turn that I hit him. I believe, but I didn't roll his capital. This does give me good pathing down here. I've got good pathing up here. Hopefully black just gets to this point where he tries to eliminate the bot for additional troops. And then I've bamboozled him, and that's exactly what has happened. Prime bamboozling, everybody. Good game, sir. He still hit this, too, after finding this first, which is interesting. I'm going to trade right away. We're going to trade right away. Make sure I get this elimination down here. 55 is probably enough. And I can actually extend this cap hold a little bit up that way. Black sees the direction I went here, too, which is funny. Not great dice there, but... he may have a set on 3. But I don't think a trade on 3 will be able to get every capital that I have right now. And I am back on 4 cards, and I'm holding so much of the board. 55 trade. I have a set. You're not going to be able to roll every capital. I think I just got to card block him. He actually can't even break a single bonus of mine, which is a little sad for him, but that's all right. I can get a 2-point block on him here. I think I just trade in to do it as well. Pat that off. Probably pat that a little bit poorly, but... All right, that should be curtains. He may trade early here, and I think that's completely fine. I don't think he gets through this 33 cap even with the early trade in. 60 plus 10, 70 troops, has to hit a 20 and then a 33. But good game to Black. Black actually picked that cap spot that I thought was pretty decent. I don't think he has enough troops on cap here anyway. Good game, sir. Good game. Well played. Big ol' thumbs up to you. I don't know why I'm sliding it. Force of habit, I suppose. I liked this cap spot, though. I think it would have been slightly better where purple was. And I think purple was ahead of black in the turn order, right? So he would have had the potential to take that. Solid game, though. I will certainly accept a nice under 30-minute win on this map. Intermediate on purple and black. Novice on the other two, on pink and red, and then beginner on white. That would explain why pink quit, is the fact that he was a novice there. I'm not sure why I was sitting on the right side of the map this game. I was sitting on it. I didn't adjust it after the last game. So if I was blocking territories in the bottom right, everybody totally didn't notice. I do apologize. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be revisiting these maps for sure, but maybe not a ton as like we did with the Among Us maps. I do like the Among Us maps quite a bit. I think it's one of the best map packs they've had in a while. This one, hit or miss on some of these. They're fun. It's certainly a unique playing experience, that's for sure, but maybe a little bit too 1-point holdy across different parts of the board. But hit that like button. Like I said, subscribe if you haven't already. As always, everybody, I've been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.